We ought to be outraged as Christians. Absolutely outraged. But we just sit back in our glass cathedrals and say, the Lord will take care of it. Oh yeah. John 10 and verse 10, the thief comes not but to steal and to kill and to destroy. I have come that they might have life and they might have it more abundantly. Yeah, rioting, killing, looting, destroying the cities. What spirit is that? What spirit do you think that's under? The America you and I grew up in is being targeted for destruction by Antifa, Black Lives Matter, and the Democratic Party, which are all on the same page. They're all on the same page. Deuteronomy 28, verse 28, the Lord shall smite thee with madness, blindness, and astonishment of heart. And I look at our leader, and I think, when I look at Joe Biden, I have madness, blindness, and astonishment of heart, but I look at a leader that is so incoherent, and I think, God allowed this to happen. Whether the election was stolen or not, if it was stolen, he allowed it to be stolen. God allowed it. And this is the leader that we deserve, which ought to bring terror and fear into our hearts if this is what we deserve as a nation. The only thing that tells me is that we evidently are a lot closer to the return of Christ than I thought we were. If this is what's going on, if God has allowed this, if this is what we deserve, if this is the type of leadership that we deserve, we're on the brink, and which that's a good thing. We're on the brink of the return of Christ, but I'm telling you, we're going to have to go through pure hell before we get there. Pure hell. So, the attitude often is, well, just lay low, not get involved in politics, just play church, just sing in glass cathedral, just sing how much I love about Jesus. And again, 1/3 of Christians don't even bother voting. You know that, don't you? But here's the thing. Every prophet God sent was political in that he was sent to those who govern. Think about that. Every prophet God sent was political in that God sent him, that prophet, to those who govern. Now, I'm not talking about, starting a power base or anything like that. Actually, the Bible says that we are to be like leaven in a society. We are to spread, Christians are to spread, and we are to teach and give our opinion to others, and we spread out like leavening through society. But to remain silent over these issues of morality, to refuse to vote, it's not right. It's not right. Matthew 10 and verse 16, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpent and harmless as doves. Now again, violence is not an option. Burning down abortion clinics or anything like that. Violence is not an option as a Christian. It's just not. Matthew 10 and verse 17, but beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the council, and they will scourge you in their synagogues. How could we live our Christian life and not be noticed?
Check us out on the web at isthatreallyinthebible.com.